Heads up, this video contains major spoilers for Obduction. Released in 1993, Myst was an experience unlike any other at the time. Utilizing the brand new CD-ROM format, it captivated players of all stripes, arresting the casual gamer and immersing the hardcore in its intricately detailed environments and expertly crafted story. In Myst, you're trapped on an island, looking for a way home. It is isolating and lonesome. Along the way, you find journals and images that piece together the backstory. A family torn apart by greed, a mother and father imprisoned. The sequel gives us even more, introducing us to the rest of the family, and revealing further backstory about the Dunny, an ancient civilization now in ruin. In this respect, the Myst series has always been about the aftermath of things torn apart. Family, friends, civilizations. Last year, the creators of Myst, Cyan Worlds, released their newest game, Obduction. Obduction was billed as the spiritual successor to Myst and Riven, and when I finally got to play the game, this was most evident in the story. In Obduction, you're abducted by an alien seed and whisked away to a place called Hunrath. Hunrath, you eventually learn, is an Arizona mining town that was transported to another planet. Hunrath exists in a cell. Literally. The only means of leaving Hunrath is to travel between 3 interconnected cells using the alien seeds. Soria, home of the Mofang, Kaptar, home of the Arai, and Mirai, home of the villains. As the backstory comes to light, we learn the 4 species inhabiting these cells exchanged language, culture, and technology, and largely lived in peace. Until, one day, a group of Mofang became convinced that the other species were holding back their potential to advance. They made it their goal to wipe out the other races with weapons of mass destruction. We, the player, arrive just shortly after the battle with the Mofang takes place, and nearly everyone is gone. That sense of lonesome isolation that Myst and Riven did so well kicks in, and we're once again left to explore the aftermath of things torn apart. But that quickly changes. The first person we meet is a guy named Yosef. He's the mayor of Hunrath, and he left behind these imager machines that greet new abductees.
Welcome to Hunrath.
Then we meet Farley. She too has left behind an imager, warning us about the battle with the Mofang.
Be blunt, we're getting ready for a battle.
And then finally, we meet CW, played by Robin Miller. And he is complex. Over the course of the game, we learn that he arrived in Hunrath from 1870 and was sentenced to be hanged prior to his abduction. His story is not unique. Through various journals, we learn that everyone in Hunrath arrived just before something terrible occurred. A plane crash, a bombing, a storm in the ocean, a skiing accident, even the apocalypse. The abduction event saved these people. Farley observes this in one of her journals. The alien seeds seem to have a grand purpose about them, though what that purpose is may not be immediately evident. CW's goal throughout the game is to swap the 4 cells and return home. CW is something of an isolationist. We only ever interact with him through a door or a TV monitor. Nor is he aware that the Mofang lost the battle, that Farley, Yosef, and all the others are still alive, or that Earth is time displaced, and the home he wants to return to is nothing but a post-apocalyptic wasteland. You, the player, have a choice. You can choose to go with CW's battery plan, and if you do, well, it works. Hunrath swaps back to Earth. And then, you and CW immediately regret this decision. This ending, in some respects, mirrors the many endings of Riven. Nothing is rebuilt. Some people are safe, but others are not. Things are torn apart even further. But there was another choice. If you listen to Farley and disable CW's battery, the 4 cells will warp to a new planet. And Farley, Yosef, everyone, they all make it. The joy we see on Farley's face, the melancholy relief and awe we see from CW, it's the greatest reward for our investment in the game. After war and strife, after being abducted from their homes, The humans, Arai, villains, and remaining Mofang have a new place to call home. No longer isolated, no longer lonesome. You, the player, are the witness of things brought back together. A community revived, a family reunited. The seed's grand purpose finally revealed. Make it home, says one of the trailer taglines. It is that home that Obduction thoroughly succeeds in making. You know, Obduction moved me more than most games have in a while. If you've played the game, I would love to hear your thoughts on it in the comments down below. And if you haven't played it yet, I'd still love to hear your thoughts. Did you agree with what I said? Did you disagree? I would love to know. And now, it's giveaway time. The Myst Reader is another story that moved me. The trio of novels written by Rand and Robin Miller with David Wingrove chronicle the story between the Myst games. And frankly, the Book of Atris and Book of Tiana are among my ultimate recommendations. I want you to be able to experience these books, so I'm running an Amazon giveaway for 2 copies of the Myst Reader. All you have to do is click the link in the description to be taken to the giveaway page. And that's it! The giveaway runs for 15 days, and the winners will be chosen at random, so I shall wish you all the best of luck. If you liked this video, please hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thanks for watching Storybake. See y'all next time.